yeah, old fart here tends to lose his marbles and starts waffling on, and then realize, yes, we're live on YouTube. Cool. Hello, YouTubers. Welcome. Alrighty. So that's working, and we've got sound. I just want to double check. We've got sound. Yep, cool. All right. So welcome everybody. Everything's running. Everything's recording. Happy. Let's crack on. Yep. Everything's cool. All right. Just gonna switch over. Sorry guys, I just wanted to duplicate this page before I switch over. Okie dokie. So anyway, newbies, welcome on board, and I hope everything's okay. And if you've joined the socials to stay in touch, you can. I'm trying to keep that alive and trying to keep everybody's spirit up. The spirit is down at the moment, and don't worry, you're not the only ones. It's also me. We're watching our wallets take deep dives, man. Deep dives, hey. So yeah, we begin with the market. Yeah, it's crazy times at the moment. Let's switch over. So Solana, look at this. 143.33. Oh my goodness. Now, not so much happy days, eh? I haven't, guys, I haven't really done much research, but it's a variation of things. And because I'm head down trying to get these apps converted into multi chain apps. And yeah, almost finished the Chrome extension, but we'll get there tonight. But I just, we're all feeling a bit, like a prick in a balloon. We're all feeling deflated looking at these charts. And when I started 3 months ago to launch the coin almost, um, what Solana was back in September, it was over 200 bucks. Yeah, it was 210. So it was around about, when did I launch the coin? I forget now. Yeah, it was around 220 mark, maybe even. And we're down to 143. So it's sad. Pump Fun has also taken us down a little bit. Just the whole play game on there. And I just wish that it would have been so nice to have been the opposite way, being more positive, and of course the market being more positive, and we would have seen more positive growth. But yeah, there's nothing we can do here, guys. Nothing we can do. It's like watching paint dry on the walls. We just have to wait for things to turn around. Um, and I have been testing some marketing. I've run a couple of Twitter ads just to see what sort of response I get. But you can imagine, look at ETH as well, big long red candles on the daily. Bitcoin is 98.5. Three big candles. My goodness. All right. Well, that's enough depressing talk on the charts. Yeah, not much I can do there, guys. Hey, all right. I wanted to show you something else, and that was this chart. Yeah, this was an interesting chart I found, and it's from June. The analytics um, portal, and a few people have got their software, yeah, software that they run off there, and people have access to it, and it's you can get some charts and various readings. And this chart shocked me today when I saw this. Look at this. Total daily DEX traders per chain. So highlighted Solana, the guy, Bong, who placed this. I like to go to June now and again, the actual website, and go and look at some stats myself. And we should all do, because we are traders, those people who are really serious about trading and being part of the crypto space, like it should be. Good, clean space. But yeah, some frightening numbers here, guys. I don't want to put a dampener on the evening, but yeah, the market's down, and Solana traders have been dropping off like flies. That's also why we're not seeing much volume and stuff anymore, and liquidity in these projects. And those that are left are the hardcore Jeets and degens, more than likely, who are just wanting in and out. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, we're all trying to make a living here. My main app is a scalping app, you know, the main one. Um, but scalping is a different game. You can do scalping in any market, but climbing in and getting out on projects that have got meaning and trying to launch their businesses on Pump Fund as a launch pad should be. It's gone to shit, man. It's just gone to shit, eh? Yeah. So here's a chart showing us that even traders on Solana have dropped off massively. And as we can see here, what he says here, Solana has no has no more traders left. Everyone's turned into a coin developer. Yeah, right. And what is attached to those coins is the question. What projects? Or is it just a cat and a dog? So yeah, and this is why I'm also changing these two apps that I've built into multi-chain, because Solana, like I said to you a few times already now over the last few weeks, and Pump Fund, I think the days are numbered. So we need to get ready with these apps and to be multi-chain. And by being multi-chain, you can just switch over, flick of a button. Let's go and look at it. I'll just refresh the page here, and we'll just open that up. We're on Solana multi-chain, 7 chains, guys. I've got into this app here, 7 chains, and Believe app, Bonk Fund, Boop, Pump Fund, Radium. That's just on Solana. But looking at those Solana numbers, you know, I think we're going to see a change in chain. Like I've said before, started off with Ethereum, NFTs, then memes on Binance for a few years. So Ethereum, NFTs for a few years, and then Binance, NFTs and memes, and then a little bit on Tron, but Solana went bang, really hit it hard for 2 years, and I think we're seeing the writing on the walls. I didn't make these numbers up. They're all here at your free will, where you can just access, and you're a trader. You need to be looking at this stuff, you know. We need to be looking at our market and where it's going and why aren't things happening. Guys, I just want to show you, I'll go back to the profile, And as you would have seen on the Twitter profile, I have run, there's a fourth ad that's going to be run tomorrow. I'm just finishing the content. I've run out of time today because I'm busy doing the coding for the multi-chain. I'm just, like I say, I'm about to finish all the chains connections here. But so I thought, whilst the market's down, let me see how serious people are about investing in long-term projects, to see if there's real people out there who are really interested. So I have been approached by hundreds, let me tell you, I kid you not, hundreds of people trying to sell me their services. They're KOLs and influencers, my goodness, like vultures, and now even more because the market is down and they've run out of business, trying to promote the next pump and dump. Pump and dumps are dead now. It's memes have to now have a meaning and some kind of intrinsic value, some kind of real world asset, some kind of utility tied to it. Otherwise, this whole pump and dump thing and all the devs who've been doing this, guys, the days are numbered. The days are numbered. We have to start investing in real projects now. This is how crypto should become. Community-driven, real projects. And we're going to head that way. And I sure hope my project and stuff starts the ball rolling and gets those avenues going, you know. I would really love to see that sort of thing happen, where I can be trading on with using these tools, and creating passive income with everybody in a nice community, and also injecting money into the real world asset tokenizing nature project is also one of the end, um, an attached project to the crypto PI token. That's where the 70% rewards is meant to be going. But with these numbers and with Pump Fund and the performance, it ain't gonna happen. So I'm gonna have to seek funding somewhere else because, yeah, in order to get yeah, some real numbers, I have to be turning over millions on Pump Fund. And there's no more traders. We see that chart, and we can see also the entire space is dropped off. I think we're in for a great reset, and that's why I'm modifying these apps to be multi-chain, because who knows where the next meme launch is going to be, which chain. Tron's already running, could be Arbitrum, you know, who knows. It's already in the app here. I've already got the 7 here, and I'm just finished plumbing in Arbitrum. So I'll just open that page, and that takes us to, I've got a second one here. But whilst we're on this, let's do a scan here on our lovely pump.fun. Did you see the post I did today on Twitter? I had to vent my feelings a bit also, guys. It's not just the marketplace. It's not, I'm trying to build a business also, and Pump Fund now have launched this mayhem system, practice, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. They are going to kill this space, I believe. It's not right. I don't believe what they're doing is right. So, yeah, you can either be with me or be without me on that whole mayhem thing. I'm not interested in it. Used Pump Fund as a launch pad to try and launch a business, and so have many other people on this. But no. Anyway, let's run a scan. Let's see what the numbers are today. I did a scan earlier on, and that's why I also made a little mini video, and I sent it to put it on Twitter, and I included Alon in it just to show him his numbers of his platform now, and to show the world, what's going on. Why are you playing games introducing other shit into the app when you should be looking after what's going on on your current platform and fix those problems? So yeah, we're seeing a lot more red now, guys. Oh yeah. So it's been like hovering around 96, 97. Now it's dropped to 98 post-launch, average post-launch drop. So since the launch to where it is today, most tokens on these 60 on this page are 90% down. Anyway, so trading for today is already 4.5% down. But the numbers, look at these numbers. Average liquidity on those 60, less than 30 grand. Average 24-hour volume, 41 grand. Shocking numbers, guys. Yeah, no more volume, no more trades going on. I'm not lying. These numbers are depicting and reading um, the 60 projects on the front page of Pump.fun. And this is why now I'm cloning it out, building it out now. So we can go and look at coinboom.net, and we can run a scan on here now because I've plumbed this in today. But I'm still doing a few tweaks, so it's almost finished, this whole plumbing and getting all the 7 blockchains wired up and their launch pads. So I'm using multiple various types of launch pads because I've had to look at their I think it was RBPad or something like that, and I don't know, somehow I couldn't, it wasn't working properly. And then I went to Smithy, and you've got to launch a coin in order to get readings or some bullshit. So anyway, I'm using other um, websites to get some information on those chains. So right now we've got Coinboom, which is this one now, and so this is on Arbitrum, and it should be switched over to Arbitrum. You can see on the top here, Arbitrum. So I have switched it over, and that was just by clicking the button, taken to the right place, and then trending. So we've got some big numbers here. I looked at it earlier on, bearing in mind $1 billion market caps here. So it's going to read these. There's $1 million market caps here. You know, there's USD coin that's going to read. So what I've still got to do is I've got to set a threshold just to try and target the memes, and see if I can, you know, they're like Chainlink token, link 27 million. So this is all on Arbitrum, you can see here. But anyway, let's run a scan and let's have a look what's cooking on Arbitrum here. And we have got the other platform, which is top10token.com. I'm just testing these platforms at the moment. I'm not too sure. I've never really used them. So, but there's enough information for us to get a market reading and what's going on those chains in the meme space. That's what I'm trying to do here. Gather as much information on meme trading on those chains. So here we have top100token.com. I'm just going to swap this over and let's do a scan, and we can go back to this one here. Now let's see. So we've got 30. It read 30 here, even though there's more than 30 down here. I'll see if I can try and get it to, once I clean up the bigger ones and set a threshold, I'll be able to get more accurate numbers. So things are still being tweaked. I'm still tweaking the KPI readings and metrics. But yeah, look, average liquidity, 8.2 thousand. So these numbers are big, guys, because there's billions, a few billion numbers. It's mixed up here. So bear with me. I'm still tweaking them, you know. Yeah, but it's all coming together. It's all coming together. You've got the full list here as well, access to the full list. So yeah, this is, as I say, I'm just plodding along, building this out whilst the market's crashing. Not much else I can say, or do. So finishing off this app, then we'll move on to the main app and get that done into multi-chain and get ready for the new year. It's more than likely going to be the new year when we see the switch over. Um, but yeah, strange, eh? Strange. I just want to go over to Pump, and I just wanted to see. So the top graduated goat. Jeepers, that's crazy. It's also only, these numbers are crazy, hey? Look at that. Wow. All-time high, 134, and it's at 13K. Oh, guys, what can I say? The writing's on the wall. I don't have to say anymore. Anyways, I'm building tools to make our lives easier, become better traders for the future. That's what I'm doing. That's my plan. And my plan was to sell these tools. As we know, um, you can rent these tools out as soon as they're all finished. I mean, I've got the earlier versions you can still use, but I'm renting. They're not going to be for sale. They'll be rented out on a monthly basis using a VPS. I think that's the best way forward, where you've got access to the big main app and this Chrome extension. Um, and create a computer, a PC in the cloud, so you're totally off your PC at home, and nothing is, um, it's going to drain your wallets. And if it does, it's the only wallets you're going to use in the cloud. So you can see if my apps are doing anything bad. So yeah, I'd rather take them off your PC and put them in the cloud. Job done. So I don't know where this industry is going right now, guys. I don't know where the market's going. I'm not God, Jesus, or some crypto guru. Nobody is. Even old, what's his name? Alex Becker. I can see lots of people chewing him down on Twitter. Um, yeah, it's crazy days. Crazy days. There's my post that I got Elon involved with. I just thought I'd put him in just to see if we can get any eyeballs from him, just to say, hey, I'm a person trying to build a business by using your platform, and you are generating money from me whilst I'm doing it. And you give this kind of service. And this whole mayhem thing, nobody seems to be happy with this mayhem thing. Anyway, I don't know what to say. I was going to boot up the main app. There's no reason for me to do that. Guys, literally, I don't even have much else to say with regards to. Let's go and look at Bonk. Yeah, let's go and open up Bonk. So go and look at Bonk here. Let's get rid of Arbitrum. I just want to see what's happening on the other Solana. Yeah, we're on Bonk. Let's run a scan. And we want the other one of, let's go and look at Boop. And the last one would be actual radium. The graduated ones in radium. So, Bonk, you see, bearish, average market cap 12.6. This is of the 30 tokens that are on this page here, which are featured coins. See if we can get some readings of the featured coins. Average liquidity 6 grand only. Wow. Average 24-hour volume 37 grand. Average graduated market cap 49k. Look, even this is down. The top graduated token is down 4%. Interesting, guys. Right tools, you see, when you got the right tools, you can see what's going on and make decisions, correct decisions. Let's plug this in, and this is Raydium graduated. Start the scan on that one. Go back to Boop. Yeah, we're on the right. Oh, it's a little bit bullish, showing a bit bullish. A few trades coming for today. Average market cap 20k. Average liquidity 14k. Average graduated market cap 270k. That's why it's a bit bullish. So the average volume, 24-hour volume, 435. So that's why it's bullish. At a trading volume of 435 bucks. How many of you trade on these? You see? And you can just scroll down and you can look here at the ages. 3 months, there's one of 3 months and there's one of 6 months. So some readings are missing. It just depends on the API and the scraping of the website, what we can get off it. And if I click on the list here, we were on the 24-hour change. So these are all 100% profitable gains. How that works, I don't know. These are up. Look at these, Honey, Betty. They're all showing. I have no idea. I've never traded or been on this website. I'm just collecting and setting all these up for people to make decisions and trades. So very interesting. Look at that double one disabled. Wow, quite a few of them, yeah, that were launched and then went into the negatives. Yeah. I've never traded on these sites, but I've put them in so people have got access to more and more information on various other platforms. It's valuable, guys. Very valuable. Radium was the final one we just wanted to see. Oh, market sentiment unknown. Can't read much. Average market cap 56k. Average liquidity 19. These numbers are shocking, man. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Crazy, hey? Super crazy. Now, let's shut down the Solanas. I just want to go and see. So as I was saying, guys, that I'm still tweaking a few things here. Let's go and look at base when markets. Yeah, we've only got when. I'm going to find a few more launch pads and see what numbers we can get. But when markets here, if I just open that up, hit that button, it'll take us straight here. There's not much action going on here, I can tell you now as well. But I've never ever traded on these. Amazing how these things have come together, all because of this app. Let's run a scan. But as I say, guys, I'm just killing time. I'm building these two apps out to be multi-chain, as you can see. And you're going to have access to them. And we're going to vibe code them as well in the near future once I've finished them. But I'm in no rush now. I can't do anything with this market, and nor can you. So I did say I was doing, so we'll just finish with this. Again, bearish. Look at these, average market cap 1,100. Shame. Average graduation market cap the same. Yeah. Nothing's changed. It's all slow stuff. So there's a few tweaks I need to do here because it didn't gather much. Whether or not, yeah, it's a few info missing there. There was a bit more info 2 days ago when I was playing with it. Is this gonna switch over here, Binance? No, we can't do it on here. So we go to form meme. Yeah, let's go to form meme. Let's go and see what's happening on Binance quickly. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it, guys? To have multi-chains, the flicker of a switch. These are tools for the future. Oh, cool, man. Thanks, buddy. Comments there. I'm talking away. I see a comment in the live chat on Pump. I need to have a look, see if there's anything going on YouTube. That took a bit of time to load. Alrighty. So we're on 4.meme, and this is Binance. So I've got this, and I just worked this out the other day, that it's on. So I've got it. I've got this button switched on, listed on PancakeSwap. If I turn this button off, we'll start with it off, and we'll do a scan. So we're on Binance Chain, and we're on 4meme just to make sure. Let's start a scan. Guys, whilst it's doing a scan, I need a drink. So how's that better now? Yeah. Okay. I just need to check, guys, that we still got sound. Do we still have sound coming through? Yep. Perfect. All right. 4memes. What do we got here? Oh, a little bit of a bullish sentiment. Remember, we're just looking at the live tokens on this specific page, even though there might be a lot more. But I've just got 30 chosen here as a standard. It just helps. It was Pump Fun has 60 on the front page, and that's when I started building this app. It was only for Pump Fun's live page, which was the actual live page itself. This one here, so that it just reads the live page. And then I've built it out from there now. But on the live page of Pump Fun, it only reads the first page on all of them. So however the numbers are on the first page, like Pump Fun has got 60 live streams on their first page, and that's why you see this number here, 60. So on the others, they're down to 30, because it was just like also rows and rows. But I'd like to get that back up to maybe 50 or 60, maybe around figure 50. But what happens is when I'm increasing that number now, there's more maths, there's more calculations, there's more stuff that needs to go on in the background. So the readings will take longer to come through, and you also put a strain on the API, because we're also using the APIs on these pads, some of them. Or we go to Etherscan, we go to Binance to check as well on some of the numbers. But we are mainly using the scraping method. We're scraping the page for this information. But yeah, there we go. So look, look at the numbers here. Average market cap 8.3, 8,300. Average 24-hour volume only 80 grand. Not even 100 grand was traded on those 30. Average graduation market cap is 7 grand only. And here we've got, so 24 are new in the last 24 hours. Only 5 and 5 are 1 month old. And we've got no numbers for 3 months and 6 months. So EG is up by 84%. So if we wanted to, let's go and see if we can find EG here. Here it is. Let's go and have a look at it. All touch button, just click, click, and you're into the chart, and you can go make decisions and make a trade, and so cool, man. So this is Encyclopedia Galactic EG. Interesting. So again, you see, guys, you can click on these. You can go and open up and inspect the chart, the token, and all that. But yeah, even so, Binance numbers as well, very low numbers. We're all taking a deep breath down shit street at the moment. Wanted to check ETH. Let's see, Zora. I've got this plumbed up on these 3: Dex Screener, GMGN, and Zora. Let's go open up Zora, and right here is supposedly also a place. GeckoTerminal.com is the main website that I'm running this from, and I'm looking on the Zora chain. Zora platform under Ethereum. Alright, let's just run a scan. Zora. Let's see where we're at with that. Now there's going to be some big numbers here. Is there? Yeah, 488k, 300,000, 500,000. That's liquidity. Oh, sorry, market cap's over here. 1 million, millions. All right. So average market cap 922. Well, but we've got Uniswap Foundation going on here as well. Okay. Average liquidity 219. I mean, yeah, is that good for Ethereum? I haven't been on ETH. I haven't traded on ETH memes and stuff for, to be honest, I actually haven't. So, but I do believe those numbers will be low. So much better numbers anyway, because it's ETH. I was talking about ETH. I was looking at the ETH. Look at the ETH gas price. 3.2. I mean, it dropped right down. Now it's because so many people are selling. Look at that, 7% in 24 hours. Man, look at that chart. Big drop off, eh? Oh well. Anyway, so ETH has got more safe tokens because it went through Go Plus and it scanned and passed 10 tokens. Wow. Interesting stuff, guys. Interesting stuff. So remember, we're looking at the green first, and then we'll turn into the reds because I've got the 24-hour change up here. And if you change it to market cap, then things will change to market cap. So it's entirely your choice how you want to look at your stats. Who's at the 24-hour volume? Top Hayden. USCR. Wow. I'm just checking if there's any comments, guys. Just bear with me. But otherwise, I'm not going to waste your time, my time. I'm just still ticking along, building out. I'm in no rush to change the world. It'll take forever to change the bloody world the way it is now. But yeah, I'm just ticking along, guys. I can't do anything else. And finish these apps. And thank you for holding. Yeah, I can't say anything else, man. Things are changing. But we'll build apps together and we'll make ourselves better. Oh, what's that frequency? Less currently keyframes. Still recording. I'll need to check on that. Just going to close this all down. I'll close this down. Come back to my ugly face. Guys, I really don't have much else to say. All I can say is keep your chin up, stay strong in this downturn. That's part of the crypto buzz. But I think we're going to be seeing some changes in the way the market works, the way things are working. You know, we've had, and I was telling my wife this whilst we're having dinner tonight, that we've got how many years? So Bitcoin was born in 2009. Okay, 2008 recession. I was around. Yeah, I went through that. I lost my business. Anyway, so 2008, the start of the recession. 2009, we were quite deep in it, and that's when Bitcoin was born. Not many of us knew anything about Bitcoin. I only got to grips with Bitcoin in 2015 and started to understand it properly in 2017. And since then, I've been in it. Not full time, but now I am, over the last year and a half. On and off, I've been in and out, but I have studied it, I've looked at it, and to me, it was the greatest invention ever, Bitcoin and the blockchain. And then, of course, all these other layers came along, and then we got the meme space and all that shit that goes with it, NFTs and all that. Lots of things have been born on it, but, you know, there's also been bubbles, been born on it, but the whole concept of Bitcoin and the whole digital money and the blockchain and what can be done and Web3 development, I think is amazing. And we are all still early days. We're all only 10% of the world population, not even 10% are trading crypto. So when this shit gets real and we've got the right tools in the right place, just like the tools I'm building, you're going to be streets ahead. And this is what it's all about, guys, is to get tools, to get ahead of the game, perfect your trading. And sooner or later, with AI and all that, you know, it might even come into these apps later on. Of course, the main app I've just got as a search sort of section to check historical data. But you can't use AI on the meme space on coins that are just launched because there is no historical data. So that's why you have to have at least a coin that's at least a month old, I think, in order for the web searches and the scraping all to be a bit more, a bit more data, however you want to call it. But yeah, we're all in a pickle at the moment. I'm just ticking along. I wish I could make a little bit more money on this also, because it hasn't been happy days for me, being unemployed for 2 years now. But I'm just building out and just ticking along, and hopefully things will come good. And we can move on from there. But pump fun, guys. I'm streaming on it just to keep alive, keep the project alive, and of course streaming on YouTube. Although I do post recordings on YouTube. But even to stream on Twitter, all my plans to stream on Twitter are talking about Twitter. Now you did see that I have run 3 adverts already, and when I'm running adverts I do a lot of choosing. I choose people seriously, and when I say that, I'm just going to show you what I mean here is I don't just click on people and there's loads of people have contacted me, and now even more every day. I've got, look, notifications. I get like 2 to 5 messages every hour because the market's bled dry, and these KOLs, influencers, have got no more money, and some of them are absolute muppets. False. And I'll tell you why. So I chose certain people because I've done some information on them. I run a check, and I'm going to show you the check that I do. This is a special tool that literally I can run and see how their channel is performing. And anything above 1% of engagement rate is good in today's age. What? 1%? Yes, CryptoPI has just said 1%. Do you know how screwed up all these social media channels are? You are so lucky to get 2% engagement rate. That's how screwed everybody is on these channels. Everybody, every channel you can think of. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. It's over, man. They're all only running at 1 to 2% engagement rate. Even if you've got 1 million followers, only 1 to 2% are engaging. Yeah, true story. So I'm letting the cat out the bag here. I don't just spend money willy-nilly, and I don't take on dickheads and wannabe KOLs and these muppets who are trying to sell their service and tell me that they've been doing this for a few years. I can just see from these metrics, and let me tell you some very bad ones. Their engagement rate are not even 0.1. not even. Some are 0.03 and 0.05. And they've got 200, 300,000 followers. Don't come sell me your services if nobody on your channel is engaging. You are promoting my product and project on your fucked up channel that nobody is interested in anymore. That's exactly what's happening. And I'm not going to waste my time and money on people who have got shit, absolute shit engagement on their channels. So anyway, I did a massive research, and of course it takes hours, a little bit of hours doing research, and I chose a few people. I went through all these metrics and I plugged it into Gemini, and I pulled a report. And I honestly, guys, this is how I work. I don't waste and throw money willy-nilly at, at this space. And the way the whole marketing concept works in this space is ridiculous. This, hey bro, I can pump you. I can get you a nice pump on your project. Hey bro, I need my bags to be pumped. And what kind of, this is not a pump and dump project. Please, why don't you KOLs and influencers read up on a project first? Really read up before you approach and give your services to people like me? Or have you just been in that whole pump and dump scenario? Because I've been looking at some of these promoted tweets and looking at the charts when they promote and after they've promoted, and 24 hours afterwards and 48 hours. And my God, they just pump and dumps. So people are paying these people, these KOLs, influencers, to promote pump and dumps, man. It's bullshit. And I won't be part of it. I'm trying to clean up the industry. It's going to take a lot of work. I'm an old man. I'm running out of energy for this shit. But yeah, I'm just showing you what I also go through. And I have literally. So this was one. This is number two. Another advert that I ran with this crowd here. And this Zara as well. Thank you, Zara. I'm thanking all three of you for running the ads. Thank you very much if you're listening. And right now I'm doing a test in a very serious downward market. But I want to see if everybody or anybody is interested in investing in long-term projects anymore. Because remember this, guys. Remember this. Look at this chart again. Where's the traders on Solana? It was up at 4 million, nearly 4.5 or 5 maybe, if they're going in 2, yeah. So it could have been 5 million. In January of this year, and look where it is now. Just under 1 million more than likely. So where am I going to get the funding if I'm trading in the... I don't mind still carrying on and giving these tools out and helping people trade in the meme space. But my whole idea about getting funding, getting venture capital by using the community and getting a boost from Pump Fund, using it as a launch pad to launch Crypto PI token to make some money, to go and fund the Tokenizing Nature project. Guys, I think I'm just burning a candle at the loose end here, and the numbers are telling me that I am wasting my time. It's a true story. So I'm building tools. I'm going to carry on, but I'm going to have to go and maybe seek funding now somewhere else, but not on a downward market now. I'm going to wait for the new year and reassess everything. But in the meantime, I'm still building out tools, and hopefully change somebody's lives, whoever wants to use them for the new year. or use them now. They are available, and yeah, we'll vibe code them out. But I think Pump Fun has had its day already. The numbers are not lying. My tools are not lying. It's sad, because I was really hoping for a big launch here, and trying to get something, and trying to be an honest dev, trying to make things change, make the world a better place with my tools. I've been talking away without you seeing the chart. This chart again. Remember? Sorry, guys. Been pointing at the chart and talking about it, but I'm not showing it to you again. Yeah. Yeah. So as you can see, yeah, there you go. Yeah, around the 5 million mark, and we're down to 1 million. If we draw halfway, even less than 1 million. 800,000. This is serious numbers. This is very serious numbers. All right, on that happy note, that's what they always say on Top Gear, if you were a Top Gear fan watching Top Gear. Good old TV program, used to be. Alright guys, I'm going to sign off. Keep your chin up, stay strong, and I will try and keep you posted everything. And yeah, just try and keep the candle burning, in a very serious downward market. It's tough times. Tough times. Alright, adios, stay safe, stay sharp. The world has changed. And thank you. And remember, read disclaimer, and all of this is for educational purposes only. Have a good day, good night, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Bye for now. Bye.